So you're a pop culture fanatic. Game of Thrones, the biggest thing in pop culture right now. Are you into it?
Not into it.
Really?
I know. You're not supposed to not like Game of Thrones. I like it, but you know, Conan, I only watch it for the titties. I do. Conan, you know how much I love titties.
Yeah.
I loved all those titties on Game of Thrones so much.
That's always been your weakness, Billy.
Yes.
Always your Achilles heel.
I can't get enough of those fine titties, but I'm
just the way you speak about it sounds so natural.
Exactly.
You know what I like? Titties.
Yeah. You know,
I take 3 of them right now.
I was just saying the other day how much I love those titties. Oh. My shoe just went in the water. I'm a mess.
So anyway, so you don't love Game of Thrones, but you like seeing the nudity. You like the nudity.
Yeah, except I'm more of a sitcom guy, so I want to, see all those titties hanging out on Hot in Cleveland. That would be my preference.
You want to see Hot in Cleveland nudity?
I want to see Perry Gilpin's titties, Conan.
Okay. Well, I'm sure we can make that happen.
She's on Hot in Cleveland and she played Roz on Frasier.
Uh-huh.
Now, you've been tweeting lately that about Anne Hathaway.
I tweet a lot about Anne Hathaway.
And that you say she makes you crazy. Now, I find her to be quite lovely. What's your problem with Anne Hathaway?
Well, the thing, she's a very good actress. Mm-hmm. She's very pretty. I like watching her movies. She just, she's a little precious. She doesn't have a ton of self-awareness, and that drives me crazy. So sometimes I have fun with her on Twitter. Like, Anne Hathaway's the type of person who goes out in the middle of a storm and tells everyone that she's decided to embrace the rain. You know what I mean, Conan? You guys know what I mean. I like her. I like her work,
Yeah.
There was an earthquake recently in LA. I recently moved here, and it was my first earthquake, and everyone was tweeting about it. And I decided to tweet as if I was Anne Hathaway reacting to the earthquake.
Right.
And she lives in New York, so I tweeted, "I'm not in LA, but I felt the earthquake in my own way."
Billy on the Street, you're in your 3rd season now. You're getting terrific celebrities.
Yes,
I mean, great people. Amy Poehler.
The best.
We saw Paul Rudd,
Yes.
Lena Dunham.
The
I mean,
best.
absolutely terrific. We have a clip here. Is there a special guest star in this clip?
I think this is me talking to Patton Oswalt.
Hilarious man.
Who I love. Brilliant Patton Oswalt. And he did the voice of the rat in Ratatouille.
Yeah.
The Pixar movie, which is my favorite Pixar movie. And it's always made me a little angry that movie's a little bit more underappreciated than the other Pixar movies. And here's what I had to say about it, because I went to Disneyland, I saw there was no Ratatouille ride, and I got very upset.
All right. Let's check out this clip from Billy on the Street.
I went to Disneyland, this is the truth. I went to Disneyland recently. There's a whole land devoted to that stupid piece of Cars movie, and there's not one piece of evidence that Ratatouille ever existed.
Yeah, it's hard to do a Ratatouille ride.
What do you mean there's a food court? Have rats, pictures of rats making pizza.
You're right.
It's unbelievable. I paid $100 to get in there, and then they don't have the decency to offer me some type of ride where I can sit on some sort of phenomenal rat. Ask. I do have to correct myself.
You do correct? Okay.
Thank you. I have to correct myself. Andy just corrected me. Perry Gilpin, Roz on Frasier, is not on Hot in Cleveland. That's Jane Leeves.
Yes!
That's Jane Leeves. So, right, I was wrong.
I don't need that stress in my life.
I know, but I still want to see Perry Gilpin's titties.
Well, I'm glad
everyone's happy.
Yeah. I'm glad we straightened that out. Thanks a lot, Andy.
You're welcome.